In 2025,
Yes!
electric vehicles are going to be probably less expensive than ICE cars, internal combustion engines. Would you believe that?
Imagine a
Yes!
world where filling up your car with gas is a thing of the past. Can you see it? Picture this. A world where the roar of internal combustion engines is replaced with the whisper-quiet hum of electric motors. A world where the smoky exhaust fumes of gas guzzlers no longer cloud our cities, replaced by the clean green energy of electric cars. This is not just a pipe dream, but a reality that's closer than you might think. Electric cars, or EVs, are predicted to take over the automotive industry in the not-so-distant future. These sleek, revolutionary machines are not just the latest fad. They are the beginning of an automotive revolution. Just as the horse and cart gave way to the first motor cars over a century ago, so too are gas-guzzling vehicles now set to be overtaken by their electric counterparts. Over the past decade, we've seen the rise of electric cars. From niche luxury items, they've grown in popularity and are now a common sight on our roads. This growing popularity is fueled by a combination of factors: technological advancements, increased environmental awareness, and government incentives, to name a few. But the real game changer is this: electric cars are predicted to outprice ICE cars by 2025. Yes, you heard that right. In just a few short years, it's predicted that electric cars will not only be the greener choice, but also the more economical one. And it's not just the initial price tag where electric cars are set to win. The cost of running an electric car, from charging to maintenance, is also predicted to be cheaper than that of a traditional gas-powered car. So no more trips to the gas station, no more oil changes, and potentially a smaller hit to your wallet both at the dealership and in the long run. Is this future far off or closer than we think?
Would it be okay with you if I asked you to please listen closely? We have an extra surprise for you, if you stay until the end.
Yes! Yes!
Let's delve into the facts. When it comes to cost, how do electric cars measure up against their gas-guzzling counterparts? It's a question that's been on many minds as the world continues to shift towards more sustainable transportation options. Let's start by looking at the initial purchase cost. Yes, it's true that electric cars often have a higher sticker price compared to a similar internal combustion engine or ICE vehicle. You might be thinking, well, that settles it, gas cars are cheaper. But hold your horses, or should I say hold your horsepower. When we take a step back and consider the total cost of ownership, the scales begin to tip in favor of electric cars. How so? Well, let's break it down. Firstly, consider the cost of maintenance. Electric cars have fewer moving parts than their ICE counterparts. No engine oil changes, no transmission fluid replacements, and no timing belt to worry about. This translates into fewer trips to the mechanic and lower maintenance costs over the lifespan of the vehicle. Secondly, let's talk about fuel costs. Instead of stopping at the gas station every few hundred miles, electric cars are powered by electricity, which is, on average, significantly cheaper than gasoline. Plus, with the ability to charge your car at home, you can say goodbye to those freezing winter mornings spent at the gas pump. Now factor in the various incentives and rebates available for electric vehicles in many regions. These can dramatically reduce the upfront cost, making electric vehicles even more financially appealing. Lastly, resale value is another factor to consider. As the demand for electric cars grows, their resale value is also expected to rise. So when it's time to upgrade to the latest model, you could find yourself getting a better return on your investment compared to selling an old gas car. So, while your wallet might feel a bit lighter after buying an electric car, it'll thank you in the long run. After all, who doesn't like the idea of spending less on maintenance and fuel, while also doing their part for the environment? But cost isn't everything. What about the other benefits of electric cars? Let's dive right into it. The environmental benefits of electric cars are immense. Reduced emissions are at the forefront. Traditional internal combustion engine cars emit harmful gases and fine particles that contribute to climate change and air pollution. Electric cars, on the other hand, produce zero tailpipe emissions. This means that they don't emit harmful pollutants that can impact our health and our environment. That's a breath of fresh air, isn't it? But it doesn't stop there. Electric cars also reduce our reliance on fossil fuels. As we all know, these resources are finite. They're dwindling, and they're digging a big hole in our pockets. But with electric cars, we can start to break free from this dependence. We're talking about a future where our cars run on renewable energy sources like wind, solar, and hydro. Now that's a revolution. And if you're thinking electric cars are all work and no play, think again. Electric cars offer a unique driving experience. They're not just quiet, they're whisper quiet. Imagine cruising down the highway with only the sound of the wind whooshing past. It's not just serene, it's futuristic, but wait, there's more. Ever heard of instant torque? Well, electric cars have it. From the moment you step on the accelerator, you get maximum torque instantly, providing a swift and smooth acceleration that traditional cars just can't match. It's like having your cake and eating it too. But let's address the elephant in the room: range anxiety and the availability of charging stations. Yes, these are valid concerns. However, with advancements in technology, the range of electric cars is increasing year after year. And as for charging stations, they're popping up like daisies. It's a growing network and it's growing fast. So, not only can electric cars be cheaper, but they're also kinder to our planet and offer a unique driving experience. We've talked about the cost and benefits, but what does this all mean for the future of cars?
We have a giveaway, so if you wait until the end of the video, you'll be able to see exactly what you can win and how to do that.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Well, let's get our crystal balls out and gaze into the future. As we've discussed, experts predict that electric cars will outprice internal combustion engine, or ICE cars, by 2025. That's only a couple of years away. This isn't just a forecast, it's a revolutionary revelation. Imagine a world where buying an electric car doesn't require you to break your piggy bank. A world where running on electric power is the norm, not the exception. A world where the sounds of engines are replaced by the hum of electric motors. This is what the future of cars looks like, and it's not as far off as you might think. The impact on the automotive industry will be seismic.
Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. Stan and I love to reply to comments, so if you'd like to leave your thoughts, give it a thumbs up. We would appreciate that, and we hope you have a fantastic day.
Traditional automakers will need to adapt or risk becoming obsolete. The ripple effects will reach far beyond car showrooms, impacting everything from oil companies to mechanics. But what about the environment? Well, it's good news there too. Electric cars emit zero tailpipe emissions, which means cleaner air for all of us. And as our power grids become greener, the environmental benefits will only increase. This electric revolution isn't just about cars, though. It's about reshaping our cities and our lifestyles. Imagine quieter streets, cleaner air, and less dependency on fossil fuels. Picture a city where charging stations outnumber gas stations, where electric buses and taxis are the standard. Imagine a lifestyle where your car charges overnight, just like your phone, ready for the day ahead. And remember, this isn't some distant fantasy. It's a future that's just around the corner. A future where the roar of a combustion engine is as outdated as a dial-up modem. So, buckle up and get ready for a ride into the future. A future where electric cars aren't just an alternative, but the standard. In the not-too-distant future, we might look back and wonder how we ever lived without electric cars.
Yes, the Go Green Hub is the go-to source for all things of sustainable energy and transportation.